come to play with fire?
Death surrounds you. Destroy them.
Inferno. Yes. Burn. Minions. Come. The fire.
I'd just like to point out, I had 80-something thousand ward there, and I have basically no gear for ward. G'day folks, welcome back to the channel for episode number 15 of our damage over time Warlock playthrough. This was a tier 3, so this is level 92, I'm level 83, and yeah, this is getting nerfed. I guarantee it. So, last episode I swapped over to this build, but I didn't have all of the skill points available. I still haven't spent the points here for the self-inflicted bleed, because I don't have the belt, and I still don't have the belt that is going to convert it over. To Ignite, that is. And I also don't have the gloves that are going to be the other part of that, so I need the gloves and the belt. One of which is going to give, the belt, sorry, is going to give a ton of spell damage for every ignite on me, and then the gloves convert the bleeds that will be inflicted by this into ignites. So every time I cast this spell, I'll be igniting myself a bunch of times, and that's how we're getting a bunch of damage. So the damage side of this build is not really there yet. The damage is okay, as you saw there. And yeah, 80,000 ward for a character whose gear has basically nothing ward related. I think the implicit on this ring, I think, is actually the only ward related anything that I have. Oh, no. Mana spent gained as ward here as well. Is that it? Oh, and I guess there's 1 ward per second for resistances on this as well, which honestly is not much. So, almost nothing ward related on my gear, and I'm hitting 80,000 ward, which, yeah, that's kind of silly. Okay, let's pick up these relics and have a look. So the things highlighted in green are things that that I want to have a look at in the end here. I'm just checking what all of these are. I think this is highlighting when, or highlighting because you have, or because it has ward retention, but actually I don't want any of those. I found this amulet while I was running through the corridors of this place. I just picked it up and figured I'd kind of show it. I'll probably end up selling it. So we've got the Ashes of Mortality, which, well, I already had one of those. We've got the Cycle of Putrescence, which pretty sure I had one of those as well. But let's actually have a look at this. Necrotic Resistance and Ward Decay Threshold are both things that I kind of want. Zombies I don't care, minion spell damage I don't care, poison damage for minions don't care, 1 to all damage over time minion skills don't care, minion fire resist. Okay, I don't care about that one. The Arboreal Circuit, minion armor don't care, move speed is nice, and Illusory Tree is don't care. Tears of the Forest, not my class, don't care, and Strong Mind also don't care. So the item I came here for is the belt, which from what I have heard has about an 18% drop chance at tier 3? Might be tier 4. But I had at least a chance of getting it here, and didn't drop, unfortunately.
Fantastic.
So, we get to gamble.
Will clatter with delight when I give him
And the
rewards.
first thing I gamble on has a
About the
sealed
soul
tier
of
1
earth.
affix on
Care
it.
to let me see your hole, friend?
That's really creepy. I think I will probably go for an amulet. I was going to say boots, but yeah, I don't see any boots. Although chest piece could be good as well. Let's blow it on the chest. What do we get? We got Exalted.
Embers well spent.
So we got hey, where is my seal? Forging potential, 30% to roll twice and pick the higher value. First item purchased from the Soul Gambler is an exalted item with a random tier 1 sealed affix. Oh, cold resist. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't want any of that, so we're gonna destroy that. And actually, while we're here, since I am looking for a drop anywhere pair of gloves, that's not them. I'll sell them, I think. So we're soul gambling. We've got 300 left. I don't know if these can actually drop uniques. I haven't seen it drop uniques, but that doesn't mean it can't. Let's go rings, I guess. How much are these? 90 each? Guess I'll have one. And wrong base type. So the only rings I'm looking at are ivory rings, because necrotic resistance and ward decay threshold. If it's not on an ivory ring base, I won't even see it. So there we go. And I was hoping to get the gloves here. Didn't happen, unfortunately, so we're kind of done here. Okay, let's head to the monolith again, and we are starting empowered monoliths today. And by today, I mean right now. So, the thing with the empowered monoliths is you start with a minimum of 100 corruption. There's no maximum anymore. And these are all area level 100 instead of 58. So this is the same area as you run before, except now they are much tougher, much higher level, and I'm pretty sure this also applies in the normal area, but this is where you see it, and I couldn't see it before. So, the Fall of the Outcasts is where you're going to find your unique bows, or unique and set bows, which is not something I'm interested in, so let's just get on with it. Now, I did say that this is getting nerfed, and I stand by that because, well, I'll just show you. But keep an eye on this number right here. So, 1,627-ish is about my, like, minimum ward, so just from swapping my build, without any shenanigans with casting, I've effectively doubled the amount of health I have. Except it's much more than that. So we get to scoot around with these, which makes it a lot faster. And then once I get to about half health, maybe I've collected a few friends to play with, I'm going to spit that out, I'm going to curse them, and then I'm going to use Profane Veil, and look at my ward. Only got to 70,000 then. Yeah, I've seen that number hit 86,000. It's getting nerfed. It's absolutely getting nerfed. The other thing is, while you're in Profane Veil here, I'm pretty sure you can't take damage. While I'm channeling this, I dodged 90% of all incoming damage, or all incoming attacks, which you can see here. The dodge chance here, 5%? No, it's 80%. Okay, that's still ridiculously good. And then I've got, let's say it's decaying, let's say I've got 40,000 ward. Yeah, this is absolutely broken. So if you want to play this, I recommend doing it before the next major patch, because there is no way this survives. So, I still only saw 70,000 that time. You may just have to take my word for it that I have seen 86,000. Let's see if we can get there this time. I'm not fighting anything. I saw 87 just then. So you can go back and watch that frame by frame if you want, but I just saw 87,000 ward. And like I said, I have got almost nothing on my gear for ward. So if I got a couple of ward items, I'm sure that could go higher. It is scaling based off of this down here. Where is it? This bone prison. So when I drop the curse, I don't actually really care at all about the curse part of it. The curse itself does extra damage when you hit things, which great, I guess. And the kill threshold is nice, I guess. But the rest of this, I don't care. This is to summon bone prisons, which look like that. And then we eat the bone prisons with the Profane Veil to give us obscene amounts of ward. For some reason, there's always one that doesn't want to be eaten, which, I mean, can't really blame it, but what am I trying to do here? Yeah, so this is absolutely getting nerfed, and it's just a matter of time for when. I've also started collecting uniques. I don't know why. I can't trade these to anyone else. I'm not planning on using any of them, but maybe. The other thing is I'm undercapped now on lightning resist, and I don't think I care. So with the way resistances work in last Epoch, being at 67 instead of at 75 is, what, 8% extra damage taken from lightning? Yep, don't care. Unique item. Let's go get that. Because that might indeed be my gloves. It can't be my belt, and I think I was wrong with regards to the relic. I do indeed want a Murama's hilt rather than the Unkairos's whatever. So the relic could be a drop here as well. Alright, let's get some move speed on. Head over this way. Now when I'm sort of skating around like this, I actually don't care if I kill anything. I'm just going for move speed in exchange for mana. Now, this guy I had thought was going to be much closer than he is. That's fine, we got him now. And I'm not even going to curse him. I'm going to curse on the floor over here so as I can get my ward. And that's it. So, how it's working is, this, as you know, is a movement skill. It's also damage over time. Applies Torment, a bunch of other curses, a bunch of other damage over time stuff. And this is effectively our damage. We put the curse because, I mean, it is extra damage on things. But mostly it's there for these bone shields, or bone walls, to give you ridiculous amounts of shield. Spirit Plague is kind of not relevant at the moment, because I don't have the uniques to make this ignite me. So I cast it at the moment, and it kind of just... it's a little bit of extra damage, you know? I can chuck it on these guys. They don't really care. They'll die eventually from it, but it's not really doing much. And then we have Profane Veil here, which basically makes you effectively immune to damage, and also eats your pets for ward. And that's the build. In addition to eating your pets and making you effectively invincible, Profane Veil will also increase the damage over time of your other spells. So we do a lot of damage over time, and we are effectively immortal. So, pretty broken build. And I'm kind of expecting the next major patch, or even... okay, if I was in charge of last Epoch, this would be getting fixed. And it is a bug, not a feature. This is a bug. This would be getting fixed yesterday. 80,000 ward for a non-optimized character who was, until recently, collecting life-based gear is... it's nuts. It's too much. I've got, let's say 50,000 ward even. And I'm invincible. And everything just dies while I'm hiding. And even if it's not dead, I mean, I just dodge everything. 80% dodge with even 10,000 ward is crazy. So, I would be fixing this tomorrow. Or today, if I could. Fortunately for everybody playing this build, I'm not in charge, because I would absolutely take the toys away. This is silly. And for a lot of people, they're only going to play the most powerful build. And this is it. We found it. The game is solved in its current state. If you're not playing this Warlock, why? The leaderboards are meaningless. It's just going to be this Warlock over and over again. So that's my take on it. It was fun. Initially, I'd actually forgotten about this, and these were the last points I put in here, so I had pretty much the rest of this already done. And I'm thinking, like, where is all my ward? I should have tons of ward. And then I remembered I had to get this, and I put it in, and I suddenly went from, 1 to 3,000 ward, plus 1,000 health. All of a sudden I'm getting 60, 70,000 ward. And then I got this 150% increased minion health ring, and all of a sudden it's 80,000. So if I can get another one of those rings, that is another unique item. Yeah, if I can get another one of those rings or something similar to it, then I would expect to be hitting 100,000 occasionally and hitting 90-something thousand every time. Okay, so we want the Soul Spire here. Just going to eat these for ward, and then we'll just skate on over here. Now you do have to kind of stop skating when you run out of mana, which sucks, but it's what it is. Alright, there we go. 80-something thousand ward. And it's dead. And for that whole time I was fighting that boss, I think I was invincible the whole time. So it's a little bit silly how tanky this is. I think unless they one-shot me... Oh, and there's the gloves. So the bottom line there, 100% chance of... or 100% of bleed chance is converted to ignite chance. So these are the gloves that I'll be using, and hopefully I'll be slamming that 206% minion health onto them at some point. I don't think they're worth using without the belt, so I'm going to leave them off for now. However, that is the gloves I needed for the build, so we are basically a unique belt away from being done with the build. So let's go see what that other unique was. Do I care? I don't care. Leave it on the floor. We'll see what this other unique was. This is the special node for this particular monolith. But we'll see what this unique is, and then I think I'll go do another run through Soulfire Bastion and see if I can't get that belt. Because once I get that belt, oh boy, does the damage pick up. Okay, so we'll eat this, get a little bit of ward, and then we will be on our way. Now it says slay enemies to lure out an ambush, so I guess I should actually kill things. And you'll notice that almost nothing shows up for items. You will very occasionally see a single red item, and actually decently often you'll see some green text, which is always going to be idols. And other than that, it's all shards. And gold, obviously. And that's because I'm filtering out everything that isn't an upgrade for this build. Alright, here is my ambush. I'm just going to keep skating around until I have that, and then we pop that, and now we hide in invincibility, and everybody dies. Let's get out of the poison. That was 90-something thousand ward, so that's fun. Okay, and we may as well eat this anyway, just for the extra ward. Yeah, I saw 90,000. I wonder if by the end of this episode I'll have 100,000. We'll see. Right. Serpent's Milk, 1 LP. Poison minion on hit. Minions deal less poison damage. Increased poison damage. No. Okay. Not interested. And a bunch of glyphs. Okay, let's actually grab some keys. And let's go see what prophecies I have left. I think... Why did this not... Oh, it did. Triggered one, or fulfilled 1 out of 2 times. So... 4 unique jewelry. Okay. Let's go see if there's any unique belts that can drop there. I don't know if that'd work. So I know I'm killing the guy that can drop the belt that I want, but I wonder if, for example, if I had accessories do belts? Bone amulets. They're the ones I want, aren't they? I think they are. Any dungeon tier 4. I don't really want to do those though. I'm wondering if the prophecies can force extra drops of the monster specific ones, or if it'd just give me one shot at the monster specific one and then just random uniques after that. Exalted belt, exalted helmet, unique body armor. Let's re-roll that. Yes, I'm sure. So I'm looking for unique belts. Although, like I said, I kind of have a feeling that that it actually won't work. Still, I won't know unless I give it a shot. Exiled Mage. Tier 2. I wonder if I do Tier 3 if that'll trigger, because I don't want to go into Tier 2. Death of any boss, 3 Exalted. I'm going to grab that and get the reroll in. Haven't seen any unique belts. I don't want any of that. What do we got? Body armor, helmet, boots. Unique belt. Diamond matrons. Okay. There's actually no point in me taking that. And now that I'm thinking about it, there's probably not much point in collecting one unless it is exactly kill tier 3 Lich in exchange for unique belts. So maybe I should stop looking at these. Right. Hang on, what do we got here? What does this do? Lens slot, go away. Oh, I got another lens. Cool. What does this one do? Prophecies do not have campaign. Okay, let's try relics. Alright. So I want unique relics. Not so much exalted, and I'm probably not going to go kill Majasa anytime soon. Alright. Jewelry, ring, relic, unique relic times 3. Soulfire Bastion tier 4. Well, I do have access to tier 4. Well, I think I'll probably just explode. But let's give it a shot. Let's try tier 4 Soulfire Bastion. It's going to be... Actually, no. No, let's not try tier 4. Although... Let's do it. Let's give tier 4 a shot. So... 180%. Okay, so they do a lot more damage and a lot more health. Let's give it a shot. And if it fails, I'll come back and do tier 3. Alright, stack up the ward here. Change to fire. We can run across this. Alright. So, this section I didn't really show last time. From what I understand, the tier 4 dungeon bosses are actually quite scary. So we'll see how well this goes. Having effectively never done... Well, I've done the Fire Lich 3 times. A tier 1, a tier 2, and a tier 3. So we shall see how scary it actually is. Though, to be fair, this build is absolutely overpowered. Now, I have died in here before, and I'm pretty sure it was one of the big cannon-looking dudes that actually killed me. These guys will definitely hurt, though. Though, having said that, I don't actually know how much it matters. So we'll pick all this stuff up. That's So I'm actually doing more damage than I expected to. I expected them to take a little bit longer to die. So this is kind of interesting. In that I should be way more scared of this place than I actually am. I've found the dead end, so we're going back. I don't know why I'm walking slowly when I have ice skates. Let's just get some extra health here. Everybody's nice and dead. And we'll be on our way. Actually, I'm going to go see what that shrine is. Stunning Shrine. Or as I like to call it, Worthless Shrine. Okay, and there was another shrine up here as well. Which is a... Ice Beetle. Okay, and we continue on our way. Wonder if I can get up above 100. Doesn't look like it. That's fine. Maybe by the end of this episode, or maybe the next one. I think I just need, like, maybe one more ring with a bunch of minion health on it. Something like that. And this is basically the entire build. You just kill stuff and have ridiculous ward. Alright, so there's my 2 doors. Let's go find one. So realistically, the main threat in here is the boss. It's not all the trash on the way to the boss. So if I just walk into the boss room at the end of this and get one shot, yeah, I'm kind of not going to be super surprised. But we'll see what happens. What do you give? 100% increased damage and health. Let's see what the other one is before I go doing that. What do you got? 100%. First item gets a sealed tier 2. I guess I'll take that. Kind of just hoping he drops a belt so I can be on my way. Although the belt has range as it rolls as well. I forget exactly what the stat is, but it's something like plus spell curse damage per point of something. I forget exactly what it is that's on there, but it's per ignite on you, and you can get up to 240%, I think. But it's a lot of damage either way. Okay, so we keep going through here, I guess. I can use the Rift a lot more often than I can use the free Giga Ward. And then we just walk out like we own the place. I guess I should probably actually be killing more stuff so it points me to the door I need. I think this maybe is what killed me last time. I see a set item on the floor there. I'll pick it up, but armor for totems, int, regen. It's gonna go in my stash or be sold, and I'm never gonna look at it again. So heaps of damage on everything around. The profane ward, or whatever it's called, does actually do damage, just not very much of it. This thing. This is what killed me last time I came in here at tier 3. Or actually, time before that, I think. So, he's dead, which is nice. And I see my 2 doors. I think I'm going to go for the top one here. Or at least go have a look at it. I think maybe we'll just go in. 100% increased enemy damage. So we're going from 280% increased to 380%. Lowest tier affix has a 90% chance to roll perfectly. Sure, why not? Here we go. Oh, there's one more door, isn't there? So this is going to take almost 5 times as long to kill him, and he's going to do a ton of damage to me. So, on necrotic, on fire. I'm on the wrong door. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I can't dodge with the Ghost Flame, but I do have... where is it? There's the dodge. Somewhere around here. Damage taken while channeling, minus 40%. I've also got somewhere in, I think in here, this one, less damage taken while channeling. So all this adds up. Just Ghost Flame through mechanics has worked really well in the past. Let's see how we go here.
Come
All right.
play with fire.
Okay, I'm gonna go through that necrotic section there. Don't really want to stand in that. Okay, we're all fire at the moment. Huge amounts of ward. I'm still on fire, which is good. Definitely want to not to taking all of that damage. Get a bunch more ward. Change back to fire. Okay, I still don't see any unique belts. So we've got 3 unique relics, 4 unique rings. What do we get? Hollow Finger, Sun Wreath, Leath's Signet, and another Hollow Finger. All with 1 LP, except for Sun Wreath here. What does this one actually do? Flame Reave. I'm actually not sure what skill that's for, or what class that's for. Gain 30 ward on hit while channeling. I don't think I care about that, to be honest. Okay, so the unique I want is Murama's Hilt. So first one, it ain't that. Second one, it ain't that either. Third one, well, what do you know? So let's have a look at the rolls here. Above average, exactly average, and almost maxed. So that's a new relic. Resistances are now kind of tanked, but I think I'm okay with that. So this is 123% increased curse damage, increased curse spellcast speed, and 5 mana gained. This actually I don't think is as good as the as some of the other ones. I don't know why that's in the build guide, but I don't know, build's kind of broken, so maybe I just trust him. Increased curse damage, though. Where can I see increased curse damage on here? Can I see increased curse damage on here? Increased everything else damage, but not increased curse damage. Maybe it's in other. Nope. Maybe it's up the top somewhere, I'm just not seeing it. I don't know. 123% increased curse damage doesn't sound like a lot, though. Am I getting any other increased curse damage? Because this is... deals more, so that's more multipliers. Damage. Maybe it is just because it's like the only source of this, perhaps? Or one of very few sources it could be. No LP on it, which is not great, but I guess we'll take it. Let's go do some gambling. Now, I've got 417 soul shards, and first item I get
Fancy a deal.
has a random sealed tier 2 and has 4 additional pairs of gloves. Now, I'm going to be looking at rings and maybe offhands.
Fantastic work. Formosus will clatter
So-
with delight when I give him my report.
Let me see
How
here.
about those soul embers?
Increase damage over
Let me
time.
see your hole,
No, I
friend.
don't want to show you my hole, friend. That's pretty good. And this ring is kind of meh, so I think I'll take this ring. We've got Exalted,
Embers well spent.
Poison, Physical Damage, Poison Resist, Crit Strike Avoidance, Necrotic Resist. Okay, it's garbage. Oh, I can get uniques from here.
Well
Okay.
spent.
The Arboreal Circlet. Rubbish. Set ring, it's trash, I'm not interested. Rare item, probably
Nice
not.
one.
Not really, no. Rare item, probably not already.
Nice
Wrong
one.
base. What stats has it got? Not good ones. Wrong base. Intelligence good. The rest of that, meh. What do we got left? 87 left. I guess we could go for boots. I'm looking for Exalted boots.
Yeah, lucky you.
I want Citadel boots specifically because of the reduced bonus damage taken from critical strikes. These have Exalted cooldown recovery, which I do want. They have Necrotic resist, which I do want. What can I do with them? I don't think I can do anything because I'm not high enough level yet. But Citadel boots are the ones I'm looking for. Actually, the filter doesn't show those. What am I doing with boots here? Gloves, Citadel boots with 3 of 5 affixes. So actually, if I change that to a 2, there we go. So the necrotic resistance I want, the cooldown recovery I want, the attunement and the vitality I don't want. Can I seal those? No, I can't. I'm going to hang on to them. Same as this this acolyte, or acolyte relic rather. I'm going to hang on to this as well because it's a lot of physical resistance I'm missing. What was that set ring? Invoker's static. Okay. So
Fantastic work. Formosus will clatter with
I can't
delight
sell them to
when I
him.
give my
Lovely.
report.
All right. Back to
Now about those soul embers.
the monolith of
Yes,
faith.
Let me see your hole, friend.
Oh, he's saying hall. H-A-U-L. Alright, that's not nearly as creepy as I was thinking. That's probably all in my head. Alright, I'm just going to pretend I never thought he was saying hole. Yep, hall makes way more sense. What are we doing here? Kill enemies, kill the boss. Oh, that's so wrong. It probably says more about me than anything else.
Your death has come.
Alright, where's our boss? He's down this way, right? So I heard him say that the first time I beat that dungeon, which is probably about a week ago now, maybe 2 weeks, but I don't think it was 2 weeks. Oh, there we go. We can still die. Necrotic. Did I just open a huge necrotic resistance hole? Is that what's happened? I heard him say that for the first time. No, I didn't. About 2 weeks ago, and it's been bothering me ever since. I'll do some more of those
Yes.
later. Don't need any of this. But yeah, I think that That might be more on me than on the game.
Take care.
Jeez. Alright, well, it's personal now. So, no more waffling. Let's get this done. That might have been the physical damage more than the necrotic. Maybe just the necrotic got the last hit. Guess we're not quite immortal then, eh? Alright, what are we looking for? Just a spire? I can do spires. What do we got here? Reflective Shrine. I don't really care. Okay, there we go. And now we're invincible. And when we come out, we will be a little bit stronger. And I'm out. And there is no reward. Sad. I guess that's what you get for getting yourself killed. Alright. Next, set ring or idols. So I'm kind of looking for idols at this point. And I will be doing... I'll probably have to kill the boss here a couple of times to get the XP blessing that I want. So I guess it doesn't really matter what order I do these in, as I'm going to end up doing a lot of them. Okay. So we're in a arena type event. Now I found the best place to fight these ones is to fight them on the bridge here, because everything kind of groups up. There we go. Just run around in circles. Get our ward back. Didn't see 90,000 that time. Alright, let's quickly eat these.
Death will not take me.
Get some dodge, get some move speed, all good stuff. I wonder if it's worth putting a few points into... Oh, hang on. Just completed a prophecy there. All this. None of it is on my list of things to collect, so... RIP, I guess. Okay, ward's a little low at the moment. And apparently it doesn't matter. Oh, it's almost certainly worth me collecting keys again. So I've been deprioritizing keys for quite a while. It's probably worth trying to get a few. Alright, what do we got here? Damage over time when you have an ailment overload, that's worthless to me. Minion fire damage, also worthless to me. Less damage over time taken is definitely good. Because I'm going to be igniting myself a lot. So I guess we'll go collect our set or unique bow on the way to the idols. Yeah, so I'm going to be igniting myself a lot once I get my hands on that belt, which means that I will be taking a lot of damage over time. And it'll be worth getting some less damage over time taken kind of stuff. What am I looking for? Kill stuff to find the boss, right? There's my boss. Should probably save some mana for the inevitable fights on the way. Okay, and just like that, no good drops, and we leave all that on the floor. Alright, and boom. So he should go down pretty quickly once he opens his mouth up. You do have to be in melee range with him for him to be kind of opened like that. Otherwise he takes, I think it's no damage, but at the very least it's a lot less. Okay, collect your exalted belts. None of which showed up on my filter, so I don't think I care about any of them. No. Nope, don't have any. No runes of ascendance. Alright, next. Unique quiver. So my filter is currently set to show me... Oh hey, new gloves. It's currently set to show me all of the... hang on to them. All uniques. Even ones that are not one of the ones I'm going to be using, so I'll see everything like that. What are we looking for? Kill enemies to find the gate. Whoops, that was definitely the wrong button. Oh, there's my gate. Let's just go down there. Okay, so now we can do this. Take a bunch less damage, murder everybody in the area, and come out of this with a huge pile of wood. Put this back up. Get my dodge on. And now we get a huge pile of wood again. And we're done. Easy. I think this was the unique bow, wasn't it? Oh, idols. Okay. Small Eterran idols. What I'm looking for is damage over time and necrotic resistance. So basically this, but bigger numbers would be nice. The minimum rolls are not really what I'm after. This one does have damage over time, but the poison damage I don't really care for. That's just there because necrotic resistance, and this is going to be there for the increased duration on Profane Veil. Now, I do already have increased duration on Profane Veil, which is a very low roll, so I'm definitely interested in getting a higher number there. But also, that's not it. Okay, any more idols? Yes, this one right here. So we'll go get the idols. Exalted helmets could be worth looking at. I do have, I have a 1 LP helmet, so I could smush an item into it right now. But I'm kind of holding out for a tier 7 affix. Let's get the ward before we get too carried away here. Be on our way. Now we're looking for 2 patrollers. Looks like I should have gone the other way, is what it looks like. It's alright, we'll get this one and then we'll head back. Okay, here we go. Now he should just pretty much die on his own over there. And yep, he's dead. Now that is a crystal wand. So, could strike multi and cast speed. Okay, no, that's good. I mean, tier 2 and tier 4 is not really what I had in mind, but that's alright. We can pretty easily increase that. Now, the crit strike multi is the minimum roll, so we'll use a Glyph of Hope here. It is now still pretty much the minimum roll, another Glyph of Hope, pretty low. I'm gonna gamble that I'll get a higher than 1% above minimum roll. There we go. +1 tier, crit strike, but can't get +1 tier. Okay, so I ended up with 41% crit strike multi out of a possible 44. That's pretty much in the middle. I think 40... Yeah, 41 is pretty much the middle there. So I'm happy with that one. And we've already got cast speed there. So this is going to be what I smush into, well, unless I find a... Where are we? Weapon. Wand. With at least 2, and I want more or equal than tier 6. So this is tier 5 on both of those. Both of those is kind of what I want on a legendary item. And so now I don't want to see anything that isn't at least tier 6. And I'll be updating my filter with all of the other slots as well as I find them. And the end goal being, I don't want to see anything that isn't a double T7. Whether I get to that point is questionable. But that's the goal. There we go. What are you? You're a haste shrine. I'll take that. Sure, why not? Hexed Grand Bone Idol of Iron. What do we got here? Spell damage for curses is good, and the roll is low. We leave it on the floor. What do we got here? Scepters. No, I need wands. I mean, that's fine. I guess we'll take some gold. Gold's worthless. We'll leave that. What else we got? Key. Alright, we'll do a key. Probably doesn't help that I basically miss most of the drops anyway.
Death will not take me.
I definitely need to get my hands on some more mana. I don't think you can regen while you're channeling this, but it would be nice to be able to get enough mana to just channel that the whole time. Chance of that happening, I think, is pretty slim. Let's get a little bit more defense while channeling.
Your death has come.
Okay, I guess I need to just kill stuff, don't I? I'm guessing ambush. Yep, there it is. And he should go down pretty easily. We'll put the wards up. Why not? He'll take more damage. And ran out of Fisher. Okay, done. Next. This was the key reward, I think. Sounds right. 2 arena keys, not the ones I wanted. But it is what it is. Got any other keys? Or maybe some wands? Relics. Meh. Take some glyphs. Actually, I really want to get my hand on some Ascendance runes, so I want everything. Let's pop this chest, and then we will get some ward. Actually, I probably should get the ward first. What are we doing here? Slay enemies to locate dragon. Okay, I can do that. I was expecting more gold than that. Okay, there's my dragon, so guess we just kind of head that way. Beautiful. All right, so dragon time. Thunder dragon. And everybody's dead. Lovely. Four, 30, 20, 10, dead. Rune of Creation. Duplicates an item but reduces the forging potential of the original and the copy to 0. That is going to be really good for a ring. If I can get a really good ring and then just duplicate it. Now I've got 2. That definitely seems really good. Okay, Glyph of Despair. Pretty happy to see that. Been wanting one of those for, well, forever. Alright, we've got a couple of uniques over here. And I think I want the runes more. Also should probably check the stability. I didn't look at that. So, could be time to go and fight the Abomination. Alright, what do we got here? Slay enemies to locate the gate. Or, alternatively, survive the ambush. Skeleton there with Smoker's Lung. Okay, it is actually a gate. So let's head on down. I hope I went the right way there. Maybe I should have gone back over that bridge. Maybe not, maybe not. This might be good. Might be good. It's looking good. Okay, let's pop the gate. Turn the cheat mode on. There we go. Not done. Not done.
Death will not take me.
Okay, and everybody's melted. Gate is now sealed. Echo is conquered, and let's go home. Let's have a look at that stability, if I can remember, once I pop this. Runes. No fancy runes. Alright. Stability. I think we can go a couple more. Maybe get this unique, get this idol, head for that unique. It's not like I'm not going to be killing this boss a couple of times, so not losing anything by getting additional stability. Right.
Death will not take me.
I will say, even though this build is basically cheating, it is kind of fun to just walk all over things. So I guess there is that. And whoever came up with it, whether it was the curse or someone else, and he just borrowed it from them, I think he did come up with it, I think. But I don't know well enough to say that for sure. But whoever came up with it, they definitely know the game. Spell damage for curses, yes. +5, no. What's the roll range on that? 4 to 10. Yeah, keep it. Oh, hello. We're getting ambushed. Let's go see what our unique is. Yeah, definitely a fun build. Definitely made by someone who knows very well what they're doing. Font of the erased 15 weave as well. And yeah, definitely exploiting bugs, but fun for sure. Alright, let's have a look at this. So, the affixes on this, we are looking for, in a perfect world, we would want intelligence, minion health, percent armor, and necrotic resist. And I think percent armor is kind of low on the list here. So tier 5 minion health. I don't actually need the +2 to Chthonic Fissure. I do want the necrotic resist though, so let's just see if we can't flip one of these to necrotic resist. Physical res. Elemental. Health. Okay. Never mind.
Yes.
Actually, where are we? Just buy those out now. And I am actually going to end this episode here. We're coming up on an hour, so thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.